Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PS4. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and contribute to my Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. Alright, last time we wrapped up Aqua's campaign, and in the meantime, I went back to Terra and Ven's campaigns and cleared through all the new Coliseum challenges. All the Mirage Arena challenges, I mean. Yeah, let's see, it was Wheel of Fortune, A Time to Chill, and Villain's Vendetta. Ven's version of Villain's Vendetta gave me the absolute most amount of trouble, but Terra's, yeah, just use the ultimate cannon shot lock and the bosses there are absolutely nothing. The damage he does with that cannon is downright hysterical. I mean, I won in like less than 10 minutes. Jeez. Oh, God. Although, yeah, I managed to clear out, get all the medal requirements in the Mirage Arena for all three of them, just leaving one last Mirage Arena challenge. The armor of Master Aqua. But I don't think I'm ready to take him on yet. Yeah, first things first, let's just go and wrap up the final episode. And to start off, recap of Aqua's time in the Keyblade Graveyard. In a barren clearing, amidst countless Keyblades reduced to rusted ruins, stood Terra. Aqua appeared and questioned him about Master Aqua's demise. Terra's face went dark as he admitted Xehanort used him to strike their master down. While Aqua told him hate and rage would only feed the dark fires within him. If he had come to fight for vengeance, then Xehanort had already won. Ven walked up to them. He explained that Xehanort needed him and Vanitas to clash, thereby forging a Keyblade that would plunge all worlds into darkness. He asked his friends to put an end to it if it looked like that were going to happen. Master Xehanort appeared with Vanitas at his side and announced the Keyblade would be his. Almost instantly, Terra donned his armor was charging towards Xehanort, but with a single twitch that their foe bent the very earth. With a flick of the wrist, the Keyblades embedded in the ground freed themselves before the violent vortex of metal that spiraled skyward. Try as he might, Terra couldn't break past the wall of stone and steel to reach Xehanort. Ven crept up on Xehanort from behind, but when he moved to strike, he found himself caught. A moment later, he had been turned to ice. Xehanort flashed a crooked smile, and as he changed his Keyblade into an orb of light, which raced into the sky, parting the thick clouds above and revealing Kingdom Hearts. As Aqua cradled Ven in her arms, she was confronted by Master Xehanort's accomplice, Breg, who would come to destroy her and push Terra even further toward the darkness. He was outmatched, however, and slipped away, leaving the task to Vanitas instead. Aqua awoke in Mickey's arms. Vanitas had caught her off guard and knocked her out. They saw Ventus nearby, but in his hand was the Keyblade. It was too late. Vanitas had already seized control of Ven's body. She tried with all her might to free Ven's heart, but against the Keyblade, all her might was nowhere near enough. Aqua clutched the Wayfinder. As love for her friends filled her heart, light filled her Keyblade. She summoned the last of her strength and brought the Keyblade crashing down on Vanitas, cracking the Keyblade and releasing a torrent of energy that spilled out into the Keyblade Graveyard, swallowing Aqua and everything else. When she next woke, she was inside Yen Sid's tower. Mickey had found her and Ven drifting through the lanes between and brought them to safety. Ven was sleeping next to her. She called his name, but the boy's eyelids remained closed. Yen Sid explained that his heart was sleeping. And so it was that Aqua lifted her friend into her arms and set off on a new journey to find Terra, who had been missing since the Light Storm. And yeah, now we're going to pick up on that. Alright, here we are, the final episode. And yeah, Aqua's not gonna like what she finds.
Ven needs a safe place. Alright. If that's where you want to go.
Alright, well, I can think of worse options. Oh, well, you know, this is one of the worst options. Oh, wow. Ah, jeez.
Of course, I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master.
And what were those words you said to yourself, Aqua? He's not as weak as you think? Yeah, well, this is like if Alanis Morissette and O. Henry...
He's not as weak as you think.
Yep, that's it. It's like if Alanis Morissette and O. Henry had a baby and named it this exact situation.
Yes?
Now that you are a master, there is one secret in particular you must know. Should anything happen to me, and you find the Legion of Darkness at our doorstep, I ask that you take my Keyblade and use it to lock this land away.
What?
Generations of Keyblade Masters have been charged with keeping this land safe. Light and darkness exist in balance here, and there are those who would abuse such neutral ground. This is why our predecessors devised a certain trick.
Well, let's hope this trick's a good one.
Just use the key, and this land will be transformed. From that day forward, all who visit this land will be lost to oblivion, none ever able to solve the mystery. None, Aqua, except you.
Shiny.
I know it's a lonely place, but you'll be safe. Terra and I will be back to wake you up before you know it.
Well, it's not like he's going anywhere. And yeah, at this moment I was just like, wait a minute. Yep. The land of departure is now Castle Oblivion. Yeah, this blew my mind when I first saw this. I was like, wow.
Aqua, put an end to me.
Terra, tell me where to find you.
And now that Aqua's officially become a Keyblade Master, she's got herself an appropriate Keyblade. And yep. Aqua's final battles in Radiant Garden. Yeah. Goodbye, Ultimate Weapon. Hello, Bright Crest. Let's see. A Keyblade with a long reach that provides an outstanding boosted magic. It also makes it easier to land critical hits and deals higher damage when you do. Yeah, no, Ultimate Weapon's fine and all that, but this is Aqua's real Keyblade right now, so, oh, wow. And yeah, whatever it is over there, the battle levels in all the other worlds have just skyrocketed. And yeah, the Keyblade Graveyard is completely off limits. Alright. Let's just take one last look here. Alright, no sense in delaying it any longer. Let's get to it. There he is.
Terra?
Who am I?
Strange way of asking.
Such a terrible darkness. Fight it! Terra, please!
Terra, you say?
Terra's heart has been extinguished, smothered by the darkness within him!
I don't think that's him. Sorry.
My name is Master Aqua. Now return my friend's heart. Repay the price!
Alright, let's go, Grandpa.
I will guide you to the depths of darkness.
Oh my god, did it stand? Okay, now this is definitely looking more familiar.
Stop fighting back!
Terra, I know you're in there.
This'll teach you! Get out of my heart!
Terra! The darkness can't have you! I have to do something, or we'll both be lost. I'm with you. Go! I'm sorry. I might not make it back as soon as I thought, but I promise I'll be there one day to wake you up.
Hey, I'm gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Sora, what's wrong?
Huh?
You're...
That's weird. It's like something's squeezing me inside.
Somebody up there must be sad.
Up where?
They say every world is connected by one great big sky. So maybe there's somebody up there in all those worlds who's really hurting. And they're waiting for you to help them.
Well, gee, do you think there's something I could do?
Maybe they just need you to open your heart and listen.
I don't know, Riku. You say some weird stuff sometimes, but I'll try it.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Right this way.
Young man, what ails you? Can you speak? Tell me your name.
Xehanort.
Xehanort. Quickly, get him to the castle.
You can count on me. Dylan, get those for me.
And with that one selfless act, Aqua is doomed to countless worlds. And here's her reward for all her good deeds.
Seems like I've been walking for ages. How long have I been down here? Maybe I should fade into the darkness here.
Yeah, to answer your question, Aqua, too long.
I guess it's been so long. I almost forgot how to smile. There's always a way.
Okay, so that was Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Or at least as far as, well, at least as far as the main story was concerned. So yeah, basically this helps set up the events of the games as we knew it, how Xehanort rose to power, exactly why Roxas looks the way he does, and yeah, how Maleficent started on her little campaign. It's pretty much here. And yeah, finally onto my theory as to why Roxas looks exactly like Ventus. Yeah, basically at the end it's established that Ventus's heart is basically camping out inside of Sora's heart, which is why Sora is able to use the Keyblade in the first place. And also why Vanitas, without his mask on, looks exactly like Sora does now. And yeah, but basically, if Ventus is going to be revived in Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm imagining there's going to be some consequence to that. Basically, since Ventus's heart has been camped down in Sora's heart for pretty much all of his life, well, when Ventus leaves to go return his heart to his body, he's going to take more of his fair share of Sora's development with him. Basically, well, or at least that's just my theory. And, well, yeah, we've already seen that Vanitas is also back in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, spoilers. And he's also still able to create the Unversed, as we've seen from the trailers for Monsters, Inc. And, yeah, also, if you haven't noticed, well, what happened with Breg and Vanitas, they both have the same gold eyes as Xehanort. So, yeah, it's pretty obvious that, well, when Vanitas was created, Xehanort decided to supplement Vanitas' dark heart with some of his own heart, thus, well, making Vanitas into one of his 13 darknesses. I mean, it seems, well, it definitely seems like the most logical reason. I mean, yeah, why else do you think Vanitas would go along with his crazy plan so willingly? I mean, if he wasn't already supplemented by part of Xehanort's heart. And, oh yeah, a funny story about that. Another reason why Vanitas was so willing to work with Xehanort, yeah, it was basically because he was tortured and brainwashed into doing so. Basically just tortured into doing so. Yeah, see, when he originally separated from Ventus, he actually apparently acted a lot like him. But then, well, when Ventus left, Vanitas started to miss him, and those negative feelings started to manifest as Unversed. And when he killed them, well, like he said before, when an Unversed is defeated, they float back into him, where he's forced to experience all those feelings again and again. Basically, just fighting against Unversed over and over again, basically, it just broke him. And Xehanort came along and told him that the only way to end his suffering was to fight against Ventus and become the Keyblade. So, yeah. But Master Xehanort is just an outright... yeah. In case you haven't noticed, the guy's just pure dang nasty evil. Yeah, almost kind of makes you feel bad for the little sociopath. And oh yeah, this part here is more a little weird. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit hazy on Zack and Cloud's relationship in Final Fantasy VII. Never played it, don't know the whole story. So, is it the same thing here? I mean, yeah, that black feather is more than enough of an indication of who's there. So, what? Did Zack get abducted by Sephiroth, or what? I have no idea. And yeah, now that I think about it, oh, and there's 626 flying through space and eventually gonna land in Radiant Garden. And just as soon as he figures out how to break the world barrier. That'll work. And yeah, and yeah, now we know why Xemnas was so hell-bent on conquering Castle Oblivion and trying to find that hidden chamber. Xemnas is trying to find Ventus. And yeah, since Ventus' heart is still sleeping, he figures he could use Ventus' empty body as one of the 13 darknesses. Probably the best guess. Yeah, but then again, the only one who can actually find Ventus and find the Chamber of Waking is, oh yeah, Aqua. And yeah, Mickey has just failed in pretty much every account here. But hopefully this failure's taught him something. Yeah, just don't go borrowing that star shard again. Alright, yeah, so our three heroes. Let's see, Terra is now an amnesiac psychopath that's just waiting to go off and begin a world conquest scheme. Ventus is comatose inside a Castle Oblivion, and Aqua's stuck in purgatory, slowly but surely descending into complete madness. And we'll get back to Aqua in just a sec. Let's just wait till the end credits roll. And yeah, my theory I espoused on earlier, here's pretty much proof of that.
Hey, can you hear me?
I heard your voice. It cut through the darkness around me. All alone, I followed the sound into a sea of light, and found myself here, with you. You gave me something back when I needed it most. A second chance.
I did?
But now I have to go back to sleep again.
Are you sad?
Would you mind if I stayed here with you?
Sure, if it'll make you feel better.
Thank you.
So yeah, Ventus has basically been staying in Sora's heart for all of his life.
Well, you know, I think it worked.
And pretty soon, one of them's gonna have to pay the rent. Connected Hearts. And yeah, as of now, here's my final report of finished the game in critical mode, almost 91% completion, defeated 11,242 unversed, and let's see, and total playtime 89 hours, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And yep, unlock the secret episode. And yep, when we come back next time, that's where we're gonna get started on. We're not quite done with Aqua just yet. Yeah, the Realm of Darkness. Alright, to begin the secret episode, choose continue at the title screen, load the save data you just created. Okie doke. Just gotta check out one last thing. And let's see, blank points has been unlocked in the theater. Alright, well, let's take a little look. Alright, yeah.
Darkness rules your heart. It gives me control. Muscle and sinew that once obeyed you now rebels against you. How you can remain here at all confounds the mind.
Speaking of real estate.
It's still my heart. You think you can just come in and take over? I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen.
Don't even entertain any notions of escaping me, boy. In the end, your heart will be engulfed by mine forever.
Wrong. You're gonna get shown the door, old man.
As I recall, you couldn't even handle your own darkness. How then will you triumph over mine?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, so that's how it is it? Someone else has set foot in your heart. Ericus, you sly fox.
I'm not afraid of what the darkness holds now. Even if you do wrest control of my heart from me. Even if you cast me into the deepest, darkest abyss. You'll never sway me from the one cause that pushes me to keep on fighting. Whatever the cost, I'm ready to pay it.
Brave words, to be sure. But I'm a patient man. We can take as much time as we need to settle this little property dispute. However, know this. You are just one of many roads that I might choose to take. Trust me, I made certain of that.
Oh, I know, Gramps. We all know.
Hey, Mr. Master. Oh, come on, you don't even know your pal? Please tell me the amnesia was just a sick joke. Boy, this is some cliche.
Sorry, dude.
Hey, you're not... Terra. Just gotta check. As if. Well, don't sweat it. I got your back.
Like the old goat said, he's patient. He'll take as much time as he needs. Right under Ansem's oh so very wise nose. Yep. You let Xehanort sit under your nose, and look where you ended up. Well, hey. At least you got some company.
Who are you?
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
Well, I can tell you this is my second time on these shores, but unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away in whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad. I know I've been here a long time, wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my friends. I promised I'd be there for them.
Your friends. Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew. He is very much like you. True to his friends and kind, this boy travels to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
Keep the light safe? I've been away too long. Did something happen out there? Are the worlds in danger?
Sad to say, they nearly fell to darkness more than once. But at every turn, that boy arrived with keyblade in hand to save the day.
Huh? Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
Don't get your hopes up.
Neither of those, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
Should have known.
How long has it been since I met him? At least a year now, perhaps more. Back then, my heart was clouded with vengeance. I did terrible things, both to him and his friends. I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct? While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose. In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right. A boy like him who touches so many hearts, he could open the right door and save all those people whose lives I managed to ruin. So many are still waiting for their new beginning, their birth by sleep.
He said it! He said it!
And even you.
What's this boy's name?
His name is...
Sora.
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 Riku.
Your mind's made up?
Yeah.
Sora.
Kairi. It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
See you soon.
And that letter led them into the events of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and then eventually, finally, Kingdom Hearts 3. But we'll get to that when it finally comes out. Which isn't really too long, but feels like forever. Alright, so all that's left to do is just go and check in on the secret episode. Which we'll get to in, next time. Till then, this is David on David's Brain. See you later.